That is the way an eggs Benny is supposed to be. Oh my gosh, it is crazy hot. Ow! I hear the texture thing. Hey guys, it's Ken from KBDProductionsTV. Welcome back to another Ken Domik food review, just for you and just for you.
Oh look, he brought back the double camera. We've commented about that for ages, and looks like yet another change he has made due to us. Of course he will never admit that is the reason, but it's so obvious.
We are in the wonderful town of Whitby, Ontario, Canada, just east of the mighty city of Toronto, at a restaurant called Egglicious, an all-day breakfast, all-day lunch kind of joint, and apparently they have an amazing Eggs Benedict, and as you guys know, I love Eggs Benedict.
Well, this just proves my point from the previous video where Ken didn't actually pick the most expensive item off the menu at Happy's. As I pointed out, the Happy Omelette with the add-on options would have been the most expensive breakfast item. Don't do a gimmick if you can't adhere to the rules, Ken. Finding ways to cheat just ruins it even more.
So I wanted to try it out here, and then there's another location in Toronto. We're gonna head over there later on today and do like a late lunch, early dinner kind of deal, just for you and just for you. Are you guys ready? Let's go in there, order some food, come back here and eat it with you and eat it with you. Let's do this.
I wonder why he thinks putting his face close up to the camera to really show off his blackheads and unkempt facial hair and liver spots is appealing to the viewers. Here comes his stupid walk montage along with mediocre and unnecessary drone footage, and I'm going to assume the BJ angle once he is at the counter ordering. I cut out the music as I don't want to be bugged about it due to content ID.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. Here you got a good Eggs Benedict.
Yes, we do.
Excellent. Egglicious Benny, sirloin steak, mushroom Benny, avocado, bacon, brie, cheese. Meat lovers Benny. Yeah, you got all the Bennies. I think for the first one at your restaurant, I think we should do just Egglicious Benny.
Egglicious Benny?
Yes, sir. And I hear you have an amazing juicing machine. Is that up and running?
Yes.
All right. Let's do a fresh juice. Thank you.
How do you like your eggs poached? Soft, medium, hard?
Soft, please.
Anything else, sir?
That's it, thank you.
Only a second of the BJ angle. It was mainly just showing the menu or his fugly feet. Ken needs to learn how to shoot actually interesting B-roll footage. Tossing a turd in glitter just leaves you with a turd covered in glitter.
Have a good day. Let's eat. All right, guys, we are back in the car. Let's get out a trusty steering wheel tray and start eating, shall we?
Same crap, slightly different food. You've seen one Ken Domik, you've already seen them all. Only difference is what he might bitch about. He always tends to rate food and go out and get it now, even if he had issues with it. Makes no sense. Oh, and yeah, we got even more pointless B-roll footage to pad the length of the video for AdSense purposes. Filming an empty restaurant, the menu again, both of those are so entertaining, Ken.
Let's set this up and start eating. All set up. The orange juice came to $4.95. Wasn't that the coolest machine ever? Just grabbed it, sliced it, split it, rolled it, squashed it, and all the juice came out into a cup, and then they filled it into my takeout cup. No wonder it's worth $5.
So, he says a glass of orange juice is worth $5, but yet a milkshake or a homemade burger that were $5 to $6 he constantly harps on about being not worth the price? Ken, are you really that moronic? You can get a jug of Simply Orange for $4 on sale at the grocery store, and it is made with just oranges, not from concentrate. Might not be squeezed fresh that morning, but so what? Chances are you wouldn't be able to tell the difference anyways.
The eggs Benny is $13.95, and after our taxes, $21.36 altogether. They gave me 2 ketchups, napkins. I didn't need the knife and fork because I brought my own from home because eating this kind of stuff in the car with plastic isn't good, and plus it's a waste.
Oh, so it is a waste, eh? Look at all the waste there with all those one-time use containers. Yep. You are totally helping out the planet, Ken Domik. Good job, man.
They also give you a huge thing of fruit. Check that out. You got everything in there, man. We got bananas, blueberries, looks like melon, apple, orange, grapefruit, grapes. Unbelievable. That will be very, very good. Let's just do a quick taste test of this orange juice. I've been dying to try it ever since I saw the machine working. That is wonderful. Oh my gosh. Love to swing by here once a week and grab a freshly squeezed. I think it took 6 oranges, maybe. I think he put in 6 or maybe 8.
Sure, Ken. Let's waste all that gas and put some more CO2 emissions into the air just so you can drive from Innisfil to Whitby for a glass of orange juice. Again, I doubt you would be able to tell the difference between that and store-bought Simply Orange.
Oh, that's gonna taste great.
What, Ken? You just took a couple long sips of the juice, but now you're saying it's going to taste great? Here, this will do my reaction justice.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
So in this particular case, they give you the hollandaise sauce on the side. When I first pulled this out of the bag, I'm like, oh my gosh, they forgot the hollandaise sauce. How could they do that? But that is not the case.
Proof that Ken likes to find fault rather than looking first. See, he just exposes himself, thus making my job so much easier. Of course his fans will say, well, he just thought blah, blah, blah. No, he didn't just think. If he did, then he would not have bothered to say that.
Just snap the top off to get that out of my way. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So he asks, this is what I like about places like this. They actually asked what kind of egg I wanted, and I said soft. So they gave me 3 soft eggs, and that is on top. It looks like mushrooms. Let's go in for a close-up. All right, moving in for that extreme close-up of these eggs Benny before we put on the hollandaise sauce. Let's check out these home fries. They look like they're fried on that grill. And you've got the crispy, oh, it's fogging up my lens. You've got the golden brown and a little more crispy on this side. That's gonna taste phenomenal.
Phenomenally phenomenal. However, Ken, you keep saying things wrong. What you should have said is, I bet that will taste phenomenal. As the way you said was alluding to the fact you already know, which you don't.
And then we've got this eggs Benny, the soft egg. And on this, underneath here, instead of pea-meal bacon, it looks like they have sausage, mushrooms. We're gonna have to like dissect this a little bit because I've never seen an eggs benedict like this. Let's put on our hollandaise sauce and then we'll cut one of the eggs open.
Surprised you didn't check to see if the English muffin was toasted or not. Given how he complained in the last video about that, even though he couldn't confirm either way. but it appeared it was toasted to me, but was merely soggy by the time he got to it due to the setting up, plus having a hot steak sitting on top, plus being drenched in the hollandaise sauce.
All right, guys, there is our hollandaise sauce. It looks nice and creamy. Let's see if we can do this without spilling it on ourselves. So we'll pour that on. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to like make sure we get it on everything evenly. Oh my gosh. I think we're gonna go with both of them too. That looks phenomenal.
Looks like Ken has to go back to the overusage of phenomenal to describe things. So many other choices he could use, but his brain just doesn't seem capable. So clearly we aren't dieting anymore, as he could have opted not to pour on even more sauce that is just empty calories. But where is the fun in that?
Yummy. Incoming part 2. I'm gonna like make sure it goes on that side of it, just so we can get some on those taters. Wow, this is gonna be killer. Unbelievable. Look how it doesn't even stick to the inside of that. Oh, I can smell that butter. Yummy. Let's eat.
Only a matter of time before we see Ken going for open heart surgery at this rate, if I had to venture a guess. He doesn't comprehend health. I'm a big supporter of saying weight doesn't mean someone is unhealthy. However, when you see the amount of crap Ken eats, as well as all the alcohol he tells us he consumes, it gives you a good idea of his health is questionable. There are obvious telltale signs.
Let's cut one of these eggs open. All right, see if he did it the way I wanted it. Are you ready? I think it's going to be perfect. Oh, that is perfect, guys. That is the way an eggs Benny is supposed to be. Super runny. Let's check out this one over here. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I could just tell by the way the knife pierced that beautiful egg. We've got this one in the center. Yeah, they did a very, very good job on that. Look at that yucky mess, but it's gonna taste awesome. Let's start sprinkling. Salt came out first. Put some on my taters, and then the pepper. Oh yeah, I'm dying to find out what is underneath these eggs.
Just what you really needed to add more sodium to that meal. Ken is going to tell us he is the perfect specimen when it comes to health. Donald Trump says the same thing, but see, people aren't fooled by people who can't be trusted to tell the truth.
The fact that they toasted their English muffins right away tells me that they know what they're doing.
Ken is still being passive-aggressive towards Happy, and the fact that he is under the assumption the English muffins were not toasted, but the bottom looked like they were to me. Ken just seems to think he knows everything when he knows nothing.
All right, let's see if we... Oh, there's cheese on there too. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Oh, what is this? We got cheese, we got mushrooms, we got egg, hollandaise sauce. Mmm. That is awesome. Little bit of English muffin. Wow. This is, again, you know, first time I had this, the steaks Benny was awesome. This is a very unique experience in and of itself. Check that out. That mess. That conglomerate of ooh. Oh!
I'm honestly shocked that Ken knows the word conglomerate and used it correctly. Given his other limited vocabulary for describing food, this is quite the shocking moment. Although it could just be coincidental rambling to make it look like he is saying some really interesting things.
Oh no, not in the steering wheel. I knew that was going to happen. Cheers. All cleaned up. That is great. The sausage is spicy. So this is a unique experience. There's like a ridge underneath in the plastic. There's like a ridge, I guess, to stop things from sliding around. The problem with that is I'm trying to cut through all this food, and I keep thinking that that's part of the food, and it's not.
Thanks for sharing something that was kind of pointless. Guess we are reviewing throwaway food containers now, too.
This hollandaise sauce is phenomenal.
This is the limited vocabulary Kenneth we all know. Looks like that big word he used earlier was just a fluke, folks. No need to be alarmed anymore.
We'll have to find out if they actually make their own hollandaise sauce. It tastes like they made it themselves. And it looks like they made it themselves. You can see the texture of the butter. There's the sausage. Lots of mushrooms. I don't think I've ever had mushrooms on egg benny either. Let's dig into some of those home fries. They look well seasoned. And they are. There is one big piece. Can I do it? Yeah, let's just do it.
At least Tilly the pig was actually cute eating. Can't really say the same about Kenneth. Anyone else notice how loud he is while he eats?
I hope Egglicious opens up a shop up in the north so I can visit it once in a while. Or I'll just have to come down here.
Please stay the hell out of the Durham region. You aren't wanted in these parts, Ken. Plus, we all know you only go to fast food franchises regularly. You won't hit up this establishment for another 5 to 7 years.
That's just how it's going to have to be. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had an Eggs Benedict, and if you had, would you want it to be as runny and gooey as this? Because this is the way it's supposed to be.
It is funny how you take your question and then you answer it by essentially telling people that if they say anything other than yes to wanting it with soft eggs, that they would be wrong. How about not telling people how you prefer it? Fast food places put pickles on their burgers and you used to take them off. So Ken, you weren't eating burgers as they were supposed to be for years. So, see how that works, Ken?
I know some people don't like the goo of eggs, and they might want to go hard-boiled, but that, to me, is a huge mistake.
Correction, Ken. It would be hard-poached. There is a difference between a poached and a boiled egg in texture.
I think Japanese people would love it done this way because they love their eggs gooey. And sometimes even raw, and they'll mix it in with their rice.
Ken says all Japanese people like gooey eggs. That is how he said it, folks. And Ken, when you mix a raw egg into hot rice, the heat from the latter will cook the egg. That is the same concept with how it works with a pho due to the hot broth, or with egg drop soup. Same with a hollandaise sauce.
The home fries are awesome. It's like they boiled potatoes, cut them up, and threw them on the grill with a little bit of oil and some spices. I don't see any sign of like onions or anything with it, but that's totally fine. This is the way they do it. This is the way they do it. And it tastes great. I found onions as part of the Eggs Benny. So it looks like they put down the toasted English muffin, and then they'll put like cheese on it, and then sauteed mushrooms and onions, and then they'll put the sausage, spicy sausages on, the egg on top, and then the hollandaise sauce. and it tastes phenomenal.
It is so phenomenally phenomenal that I just can't describe food as being anything other than phenomenal, people. Isn't that phenomenal how much I love the word phenomenal?
This is a great little combination that I was not expecting whatsoever. Glad I dropped by. Kind of excited to see what they got for lunch. I guess we'll find out. Oh man, I got everything in this forkful. Oh, egg, please don't fall off. Don't. This Eggs Benny is definitely in my top 5 of the best bennies I've ever had. You gotta give it a shot, man. This is phenomenal.
Ken has clearly given up on trying to find new words. It would be phenomenal if he could go more than one video without using that word. I'm almost certain it just simply is not possible.
And part of the secret is to always drink a little bit of orange juice between bites. Oh, it goes together so beautifully. Oh, especially the freshly squeezed. Let's move on to this fruit bowl, shall we? One of the things I don't like is grapefruit. Love oranges. I love most of the stuff on here. I'm not a huge melon kind of guy either. And then it's hard to eat an orange like that.
Wait, how hard is it to pick up the orange slice and fit it into your mouth and pull the peel away? Toddlers eat oranges like that quite easily. Hell, you were fisting a piece of deep-fried fish the other day. Absurdity is what that is.
Again, I'm not huge on melons, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of that fresh strawberry, fresh raspberry. Apple. Looks like we got a little Granny Smith. Banana. Blueberry. Alright guys, we are all done this amazing Eggs Benny at Egglicious. Next time you're in Whitby or Toronto, give it a shot. Eat what I had. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree that it was phenomenal. And I think you'll agree.
Phenomenal again. Oy vey. Look at how serious he is, people. For your own safety, you better just agree, as he might threaten to shoot you in the face if you don't do as he says.
I'm gonna clean all this stuff up, then we'll head over to Toronto, and then we'll check out the other Egglicious and see what they got on the menu for lunch. Let's go.
It truly astounds me at just how brazenly he drives around on the 400 series highways at over 100 kilometers while holding a camera in one hand, just so he can film montage footage. This is of course illegal, as it is distracted driving. All it takes is for one split second and something can go horribly wrong. Someone could be seriously injured or killed just for him to get some filler footage. Absolutely disgusting that he keeps doing this, even though we have pointed it out numerous times. I'm going to consider filing a few Toronto Police Service reports about this, as there is plenty of footage to show what he was doing on Toronto streets. If nothing else, he might get a stern warning over it.
As you can see from behind me, we got the CN Tower and the Rogers Center, hoping we get sports back. And right over here is Lake Ontario. Let's go take a peek.
I'm Ken Domik, and I think I'm the best cinematographer. I'm gonna show off Toronto waterfront and take a video of this bird. Now I'm gonna show you a boat and some people sitting. And now I'm gonna show you those boats again from another angle. And now we're gonna go over here and I'm gonna take a photo of the Rogers Center. Oh, look, here's some trees and some flowers. And there goes a streetcar. And now we're driving again because I'm gonna drive like a maniac. Drone footage!
I hope you liked that little tour of the waterfront in downtown Toronto. Now we're in the sunny city of Etobicoke, which is just west of Toronto. Let's go in there, grab some grub, come back in here and eat it with you, and eat it with you. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello, how you doing? All right. Which one would you recommend? Reuben over the corned beef? Okay, Reuben it is. And I heard your chocolate shakes are good? Yeah, let's do it. Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you. All right, first up, I gotta try this chocolate shake. Look at it. It is thick. It is so thick to have the straw that you get for that Chinese drink, bubble tea. Cheers. It tastes like they use chocolate ice cream and chocolate syrup. You know, when you go to those places, they use vanilla ice cream and they put the chocolate in. It's kind of watered down chocolate. This is chocolate on chocolate. So this is like drinking a brownie.
So, you like it due to the absurd amount of sugar? Nearly $5 for that shake, and yet you have complained about the price at other restaurants. What gives? Because this place maybe reached out to you? And you can't give your honest passive-aggressive attitude towards their pricing, eh?
All right, so the Reuben sandwich is $11.50, and the chocolate milkshake is $4.50. Thank you very much for not making it a Pulp Fiction milkshake, $5 milkshake. This is a good $4.50 milkshake.
I spoke too soon. There is the passive-aggressive shot to other places who charge 50 cents more. Boy, Ken must really be hurting in the old bank account for him to complain over 50 cents.
It's worth it. Lots of ice cream in there. Oh, it's been a while since I've had a milkshake too. All right, let's get this all set up and start eating. They gave me 4 ketchups, a knife, fork, napkin, salt, pepper. I'm gonna grab some extra napkins because I'm a messy kind of guy. First up, whoa, look at those fries. Oh, the heat. Woo! Lots of hot steam came out of there. Check out those fries, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't they beautiful? You can check it out too. Scratch it, sniff it. The rest is mine. Oh, these look crispy. Crispy on the outside. Oh, they're so hot. Oh yeah. Nice and light, fluffy on the inside.
Thanks for telling us how a deep-fried French fry is crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside again, Ken. As if we could have never figured that one out. I also appreciate how you let us watch you chew with your mouth wide open. In fact, let's check that out again.
Lightly salted. Let's put those over there for a second. Let's check out the sandwich. Holy schmoly. I didn't ask him what all the different weights of their sandwiches are. He just said 8 ounce, and I'm like, sure, 8 ounce sounds good. First up, we're gonna do a close-up of these gorgeous golden fries. If that doesn't make you hungry, man, I don't know what will.
Good job on the editing, Ken. You already showed the fries and ate one. Then you showed the sandwich, but now we are back to first up, as if the previous footage didn't already take place. People actually pay you to edit their content. I hope you do a better job for them.
And then way over to here, we've got this Reuben. Look how stacked up it is with all that beautiful meat. There's a foreign invader here. I'll try and eat some of it just for you guys. A beautifully toasted rye slice of bread on the top and the bottom. And as you can see there, we got some mustard. Oh, look at all that meat, guys. Oh boy. I turned it around and I found the cheese hanging out the back. And over here we got some sauerkraut, which is going to give it a nice crunch.
How is the sauerkraut going to give it a nice crunch? Exactly, Ken. I've never heard anyone review a Reuben say that the sauerkraut added tons of crunch. I've heard people say it added some necessary acidity, or tangy, as you would say. The toasted bread is what would give it crunch. Yes, sauerkraut will have some texture and a slight amount of crunch, but not on the scale your exaggeration makes it sound. Also, it is funny how he keeps just saying meat. My speculation is that Ken has no idea what kind of meat it is, so rather than look a fool, he just will keep saying meat.
Are you guys ready? Let's do it. All right, let's see if we can pick this thing up somehow. Use the paper as your friend. Oh my gosh, it is crazy hot. Ow. Ow. It is so hot. Unbelievable. Check this out, guys. Look how well integrated the meat, cheese, sauerkraut. Oh my gosh. It looks like a world map. It's all gone crazy. Let's bite it. Mmm.
Gotta love his over-the-top and totally unnecessary orgasmic groaning as he bites into food. I'd honestly love to know why he feels that is something people enjoy about his videos. I'm being serious. I'd love for him to explain his rationale behind it. That, coupled with how he squeezes his eyes shut, and then we see his bulbous nose turn red and white as he bites down, is just very cringy. It doesn't make you want to eat. It makes me want to try not to dry heave.
The meat with the sauerkraut crunch and the gooey cheese.
What you are about to see is the biting I mentioned, and then I'm going to play it again and slow it down for another reason. You tell me in the comments if this makes you hungry, okay?
Mmm. Oh yeah. I'm coming back. No. Sauerkraut on the shirt. Cleanup time. all cleaned up, let's have a sip. I love milkshakes, man. Milkshakes, French fries, Reuben. Great combo.
Top it off with some open heart surgery once that ticker gets all clogged up, and you have the complete package, folks.
I'm gonna do something just for you guys. I'm gonna attempt to eat this. I don't mind pickles on specific things, but pickles straight up all by themselves are just too tangy and sour, and they need to be mixed with things. But this is for you guys. Thanks for watching.
Too tangy, eh? Bread and butter pickles are sweet and not sour. We all know you don't like pickles, so trying to come up with bullshit excuses is priceless.
Tangy, 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 tangy. I heard the texture thing. Wow.
Well, now it's a texture thing. A moment ago, you said it was because it was too
tangy, 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 tangy.
So now you can't even get your lies straight?
Oh, gosh. I'm gonna get some of this back in my mouth. Good, not good. Good, not good. This is a beautiful sandwich. It's $11.50 for all this food, plus the fries. I could eat half of that and half the fries, share the other half with somebody, and you'd be fine. Yeah, this was designed for a king.
So then why is a peasant such as yourself eating it, Ken? You aren't even close to royalty, as much as you might like to think otherwise.
Nice people working there too. Super friendly staff. Both locations. I think they grilled it. They buttered it and put it on the grill. This Reuben is so good, I'm gonna have to give it a 1 o'clock in the morning shout-out bite just for you and just for you. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh. Let's take a couple more sips of this and then we're done.
Baby, all done. Baby, all done. Baby, all done. Baby, all done.
Well, that just about wraps it up here at Egglicious. If you're looking for an excellent Eggs Benedict or Reuben, check out Egglicious. There's one in Whitby. There's one here in Etobicoke. I am absolutely full and don't need any more food for the day.
What you need is a proper diet. Oh, right. You believe that fasting, coupled with more than a week's worth of beer over the course of less than 24 hours, plus all the fast food you can shove down your throat during your feeding windows, is a healthy lifestyle. I suppose it is if you want to live until you're maybe 58.
If you love these videos and you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up, ding, 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 ding. But if you're hungry for more, check out this phenomenal playlist.
Oh look, He had to say phenomenal one last time in this video. I wonder what the deal was with this, as Ken made it seem like the people at Egglicious reached out to him to collab on this video. If that was the case, then he made no mention of it, which would be a violation, no? However, I suspect he just made it seem like this.
And I'll see you over there. Bring your hunger.